Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 40 of a Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but before starting this video I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell and follow me in this adventure. Okay, now let's see what's going to happen with the Scott and Winry. Other problems are coming, I guess. I think it's time to watch it. Check it out. Ooh. Oh no. Oh! Oh no. For a while, yeah. Ooh, okay, good. Ooh. Oh! Oh. No! Ah, yeah, but she's doing this for another proposal. Exactly. That's why she's trusting you one more time. Wow. Finally. Look, you have a chance. Find a code, find something. Eh. Tell me that they are talking in another language now. Yes! Yes! That's so great! The homunculus! Yes! They are so... Whoa! Oh, that was great! Good job, Elizabeth. Yeah, no, it's true, unfortunately. Oh, that's so great! I imagined this. Who are you? It seems Edward. Wow. What? Eh? Yeah, but who? Who took blood away from you? Father. What? What? No, 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 wait. But I don't understand. No, but wait, I don't understand. Okay, that's the same thing, Izumi. Oh, mamma mia. Everything started from there, the country, etc. Yeah. Whoa. They were starting conquering other nations. No F way. No, that's nothing amazing here. Because I think... No, I don't think so. I think something wrong is happening. Yeah, exactly. They are all becoming homunculus? Maybe. No. Or they are about to die, so... No, 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 no. Yeah, you're about to be used in order to gain the Philosopher's Stone. Ah! Oh my! But who gave these homunculus the blood? Oh my! terrible disaster. Yeah, so he became immortal, actually, yeah, because later we saw it with the Trisha. Yeah, the flask is open now. Ah! Ah, the names he was saying before. Yeah, okay. I got it. The fuck? Oh my. He is the homunculus, right? Oh! Yes! Oh. Oh. Wow. Cursed forever. Izumi! Woo! Yeah, but why is the father aging? Because he's... it's better not to say. Oh! 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 What's... No, maybe he was trying to save her, but... Okay! Okay. Wow. No effect, please. Not yet. I am immortal. Oh! Ah! Yeah. You will see your father. Exactly! Whoa! Oh my! Oh, this episode was something else. I mean, that was really great. And finally, the more we get in touch with this story, the more we are reaching the end, the more we understand everything. And this is so beautiful. First of all, I wanted to tell you one thing regarding Olivia Armstrong. The fact that she is staying on the side of King Bradley is just a plan, of course. I can imagine this. And the fact that she had to do something like this in order not to be discovered, yeah, that was part of the plan. And I'm happy that she is doing this because now she has other people to trust. In fact, in Bricks, I agree with what her soldiers are saying, that these people coming from Central, I mean, these military forces coming from Central, they don't know that even if Olivier is not there right now, they are a team and they are planning something all together. So I really appreciate when there is this concept of team, and I think Olivier Armstrong created a great team based on her experience too when Edward was there, etc., etc. She had a clear plan to fulfill, and I'm really happy about that. Second of all, fortunately, look, I was saying I hope Elizabeth is going to find a way to talk with Mustang, and in fact Mustang used the same strategy with Olivier Armstrong, because he was saying, do you like flower shops? Look, there are lots of flower shops here in Central, etc., etc. And she said, yeah, I got it, or I see. So he is going to meet Olivier too, but he was able to connect with Elizabeth thanks to this code to decode, and that was really amazing. Oh, I'm so happy Elizabeth could have had the possibility to spread this important info regarding Selim, that is the main problem now, and his pride, that means the homunculus, okay? But now I understand. I mean, that father is homunculus, and he resembles Ohenheim because from the blood that this homunculus received, he could gain the same shape, the same structure of the body. But now this father is turning white, as if he is aging. That's strange, because I thought that this homunculus, that is the principal one, and that one that started everything, I thought that he was immortal too, and he was not about to age. But look, this father now has white hair. I don't understand this. I don't understand why. But we finally understood where Ohenheim comes from. He was a slave, and usually a slave, he is in poor conditions, and he doesn't know anything about the world ruling, especially the one that rules the world itself. The good thing was to see that he was named as a slave number 23, and usually number 23 as a symbol, I mean, it's not used for something positive. If you check the number 23, the movie with Jim Carrey, you understand that number 23 has lots of connections with something usually bad and not something good. That specific number, especially probably in alchemy, it has great meanings or multiple meanings. Of course, if you wanted to check out, you just tap on Google number 23 or the meaning of number 23 and you understand many things. But definitely I'm not surprised for the fact that Hohenheim had that specific number as a slave. One day he got in touch with this homunculus, but the interesting thing that I still don't get is that homunculus said that thanks to your blood, I could become what I'm now. That means the center of everything, the one for all for one. Do you remember what Izumi did with her experiment to Edward and all? Who used that blood? I mean, even Ohenheim, when he was still a slave, he replied to homunculus saying, yeah, my blood was used for some experiments. So who made those experiments? This is really interesting because everything didn't start from homunculus or Ohenheim in particular, but someone else was making experiments on Ohenheim, and thanks to that blood, homunculus was created. So I want to understand who is the source of all this. I want to know for real. As always, here in this episode or in this story too, we find the theme of temptation. Because homunculus is tempting this slave who doesn't know anything, who wants to know more, who wants to be instructed, etc., 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 who wants to live in a better condition, because if you're a slave, you wanted to live in a better condition, right? By saying, look, I'm going to give you all of my knowledge and you will become privileged. I mean, you will become someone different. You will not be a slave anymore. So Hohenheim accepted because he was innocent. He has never imagined that something like a destruction like this was about to come. So he said, okay, let me get in touch with all the things you know. And he was trained, he got all he wanted, etc., etc. And at the same time, we knew the experience of the king of Xerxes that wanted to become immortal, who wanted to conquer lots of nations, etc., etc. So we understand where Central started from, because they showed us in previous episodes the fact that everything started from nothing, and then this Central was built thanks for the fact that the other nations were conquered and everything was put all together. But later we discovered, of course, that when Xerxes wanted to become immortal, and there is another temptation, look, the theme of a temptation and the fact that people are so sinful because they are human beings, and human beings, if we look at these from a religious point of view, they are all sinful, they all commit sins and stuff like that. Everything is connected here because Xerxes wanted immortality and he was tempted by these homunculus. And by reaching immortality, he wanted to gain power, he wanted to be immortal. That means have an eternal life and a rule, blah, 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 blah. But he was tricked, because when you're tempted, you really hope to receive what you wanted, but yeah, you can be tricked most of the time. And this would happen. When he wanted to become an immortal person or an immortal being, he lost everything, because they were all turned into sacrifices, and Hohenheim was part of this without even realizing that. Hohenheim is the perfect philosopher's stone, because he is a great philosopher's stone that includes all the sacrifices of an entire nation, and now he has to go on with this feeling of guilt throughout all his life, and his life is not ending because he became an immortal being. So throughout all his existence, he has to go on with the feelings of being guilty because of what he wanted to achieve without even asking himself. That is one of the principles of alchemy, right? He made that mistake, not asking himself what was about to happen later, by getting in touch with these homunculus over and over again. Now I understand how Hohenheim feels. Now I understand even when he met Trisha, he had 2 kids and he had to leave them away. All these mixed feelings that he has to handle till the end of his existence. But by the fact that he is an immortal being, he will never end his life. He tried, do you remember? He tried, but it was not successful. So all this problem was created by these homunculus, but even before homunculus, there was someone who was making experiments on Hohenheim, getting his blood, etc., etc., etc. So wow, this episode was something crazy. Finally, we understand everything that was beyond the creation of Central. Everything that, I mean, Hohenheim is the problem, okay? He is the philosopher's stone, the main one, the most completed one. And when Edward is saying, look, I've never seen a bigger philosopher's stone. Look, you had it in front of your eyes for so many years. That means your father. Oh, does that mean that he has to kill his father? If he kills his father, he will be able to bring all his bodies back. I don't believe that Edward is about to do something like this. No, maybe he will still go on using or getting in touch with the other type of alchemy from the east side of the world. Ah, look, and then what happened with Izumi? Wow, he was able to help Izumi in her most dangerous moments because she was about to die. But then he's saying that he is a human called Hohenheim, the philosopher's stone. That concept that Izumi was saying too, that all can be one and one can be all. Ooh, now I understand what that means, because at the beginning I thought it was more philosophical, but now, yeah, it's still philosophical, but that one that can be all, yeah, that one entity can be all, because even in the case of Hohenheim, he has sacrificed lots of people, and now when he's talking about all the names of these people who were killed because of him, now I understand that those people were his comrades, or these dear people next to him. So he is representing everyone who was sacrificed because of him. But these all can become one. And in fact, all these people who are sacrificed became one entity. That means this Philosopher's Stone, this Hohenheim. Wow, look, stay tuned, because next Wednesday I come back with episode 41 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. In the meantime, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.